Hello everyone. Receive warm regards from the warm heart of Africa, Malawi. My name is Limbanazo Matandika, a PhD student registered at the University of Malawi College of Medicine. The title of my project is Operationalizing a Real-Time Research Ethics Approach. I'll be discussing about the ethical mindfulness in agriculture, nutrition, and health research that was conducted in Malawi. In this presentation, I'll briefly talk about the notable development in agriculture, nutrition, and health research, and discuss about the need to identify and manage ethical aspects in agriculture, nutrition, and health research, and talk about the real-time research ethics approach and its relevance in agricultural pathways. There's been notable investment in large partner research programs in the agriculture, nutrition, and health nexus. A good example is the geonutrition project that is being implemented by the Lilongwe University of Agriculture and Natural Resources in collaboration with the University of Nottingham and the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. With these new research programs, human research participants are increasingly involved in a more diverse and complex way that was not commonplace in traditional agricultural research. Where there is interaction with human participants in research, ethical issues emerge and ethical consideration remain an ongoing process. Therefore, this calls for the need for researchers conducting agriculture, nutrition, and health research to possess the ethical competency to be able to identify and manage ethical and social issues as they emerge. Why do we need ethics engagement in agriculture, nutrition, and health research? For the aim of respecting and protecting study participants, and also for the need to support researchers' well-being by providing a mechanism to discuss and analyze potential social and ethical challenging issues. This supports and promotes scientific integrity, and we could claim that this leads to a more robust and defensible research outcomes. So where was the real-time research ethics approach implemented? In this case study, a bioethics team was embedded in a community-based randomized controlled trial that was conducted in a rural area in Malawi. The trial, called the Addressing Hidden Hunger with Agronomy, in short, the AHA trial, distributed maize flour enriched with selenium to study participants, and the control received the control flour. However, I just want to quickly mention the main features of the AHA trial. This was a community randomized trial that enrolled women and minors, these are school-going children, and some of the study activities included blood withdrawals. Another interesting main feature is the consumption period for 12 weeks, and also the compliance monitoring of study participants to consume the study flour for a period of 12 weeks. In this involving a research environment, and also looking at some of the features that provide the ethical conduct of conducting the agriculture, nutrition, and health research in this setting challenging, how do we achieve ethical mindfulness? To answer this question, we were able to implement a real-time research ethics approach. And the main features of the real-time research ethics approach include embedding ethical analysis and decision-making during the implementation of a research project, and also the continuous identification and response to expectation from study participants and the research implementing team, with the sole aim of improving participant experiences, but also at the same time being able to support our researchers by responding to participants' experiences in an ethical, mindful way, and also to support researchers to reflect their own ethical decision-making. So how did we achieve this? We conducted a participative action research project during the design of the AHA trial. So that was, we started collecting data from April up until October, where the study was being implemented and completed in the communities. And we purposely sampled the activities in the study in order to actively engage our study participants. And some of the data collection approaches included a longitudinal approach that looked at reviewing study reports, conducting focus group discussions and in-depth interviews in order to explore evolving perspectives and experiences, and also observations. And our data analysis were taken in three phases. The active approach by looking at the data at multiple points and times, and also developing memos that allowed us to reflect our own perspectives as a bioethics team in constant comparison with the perspectives and experiences that were emerging from the study participants. To share our findings, we have categorized our findings in 4 categories. The first theme looks at the real-time research ethics approach as a cataract for participant engagement, retention, and facilitating compliance leads, because we were able to access the broader contextual factors that included barriers and facilitators to study participation. And we also enhanced informed consent process because we were able to engage and gauge information needs of study participants, and also facilitated participant empowerment as we took the participant-centered approach as our study participants took the responsibility for their learning needs. And lastly, we were able to acknowledge the study participants' lived-in world by reflecting their research trial experiences and consider the application of ethical guidelines in line with the study context, the values and the beliefs of the study participants, and also by gauging the safety of the study participants. In conclusion, the real-time research ethics approach is a promising approach with the praiseworthy ethical goals, such as enhancing ethical mindfulness and also empowering participants. Our next step for this work is to further develop the methodology and conduct empirical work with the research team and wider stakeholders. Lastly, allow me to acknowledge the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for funding this work through the Geonutrition Project, and also remembering the study participants in Kasungu and Lilongwe. And finally, to send a word of appreciation to my supervisors, Professor Futo Bengo, Professor Kate Miller, and Dr. Eli Guma. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this presentation.